not necessarily the greatest engagers, I would say. This is going to be a really good opportunity now for Moham to once again flex his muscle, show his caliber, and try and give OMG their first series win of this Rumble stage. The grubs spawning on that top side very, very soon. Starry and Moham push this wave in, use the Lilia AoE wave player. They should be able to take those Void grubs nice and quickly as well. You can already see actually Saber pathing his way up to this top side. It doesn't look like OMG are going to get these uncontested.
Charlotte does not have the ability to teleport back and is channeling the recalls, so if you get Junhao up here in time, man advantage over to Ultra Prime as Wako tries to swing around, and I think Beishong, sensing the danger, might try and just play for one of those grubs, but OMG are sticking around cautiously. We want to see if they get the piercing arrow steal. You get the smite, though, out of Junhao, so now this last grub, the big grub, nobody has smite
50-50.
Oh, boy. And look at Charlotte. Didn't have to teleport in, walks their way down, and the old puffing chests at each other and trying to scare each other off works, just like it does in the Animal Kingdom, and the winner is OMG on. They do have some first item advantages coming across here, and finally something pops. It's Zhang soloing out. Starry Flash does not save him. Zhang follows, and a Death Brush camp gets the first kill done in about 12 minutes.
Really solid performance from Zhang again, finding a timer to find a quick pick there. Starry uses Flash Cleanse and ulti.
Straight into by Saber, but it's hard to really punish that Tristana. A lot of pings though coming towards this Drake as OMG, despite the 80 carries pitfalls, do look like they want to contest this Drake. Junhao taking his sweet time. There's the snap engage coming across, but Moham denies Xiaosha. That big counter pick, the R5 Alistair coming across and providing a ton of value as there goes Beishong, getting the little lullaby onto 2. Xiaosha falls and they get Saber to fall asleep in the shroud. Has to flash out, perfect execute back over the wall, and one catch from Moham wins that fight for OMG.
They find the dragon, but they're losing out on the top side. Ultra Prime don't commit to bringing the Jace down. Harry teleports in, doesn't really find anything from it. They might be able to get a wave in the mid lane, but Starry's right there as well, so he's going to want the majority of that gold. John going to find the first brick as well. So found first blood, finds first brick, and all of a sudden that gold lead in the top lane. Now we get to see a little bit more posturing around this bot side, and the tier 1 turret that Charlotte's looking to take down with just an extra person there, whilst the Rift Herald on the top side is getting taken by Ultra Prime. It's going to give OMG a little bit of a window into this bot side and find them that turret.
Just get some more gold back. It's a classic trade, only to give the Herald for current gold and the investment of good old Shelly or Junhao. Manifest some time later. I'd like to see Junhao try maybe overload towards a lane that Zhang's in and just try and push this Jace's lead further.
Because that is really damning, so we'll keep our eyes out for how that ends up looking in this series, and I think that's what they're playing for here.
Oh, Charlotte's got to be careful. Buster Shot comes across. Saber has Flash. That might just be at least Flash is traded, but the Tristana still survives. The win, though, for Ultra Prime whenever there's action happening on the other part of the map is that Zhang is getting wins, and that's another turret taken behind the Jace.
They can make a fight happen here. Saber, you'd think, would TP in. Junhao, though, he's not really in position. He's a little too far away. Second Drake of either one of these two sides can be in favor of OMG, and again, Slayer, we just have to sort of slow the pace of this game. It's very Nirvana here, where these teams are not particularly keen to fight around those objectives, it seems, and this time out, once again, we're just stalling. Where it got pretty scrappy pretty quickly. We see Harry and Saber just chilling versus actually trying to fight. Again, very John looking at Wako as well. What can they do to set the tides for this fight a little bit earlier on? Junhao into the pit. OMG looking now, sniffing around.
Saber is sitting on this blast cone, willing to fly in. Xiao's is there as well. Wako, you do not want to be a part of that group. Does not. Goes out. Going to likely drop the curtain call. We're going to 50-50 this thing. If we can even get the jungler close enough, but Beishong just secures it. Gets the lilting lullaby onto 2, and immediately Ultra Prime are now on the back foot. Junhao has been left and hung out to dry on his lonesome. Ultra Prime have to back up their jungler, but maybe it's Charlotte that's actually caught. Has to flash out back to safety, but there's Saber. Gets through all of the Tristana peel and opens up the killing for Ultra Prime. OMG are on Mountain Soul Point, but now they're down a man, and Charlotte's flying in. There's the playmaking of this Neferian Akali showing their roots. And the kill is picked up. Feats of Warfare finally secure. Xiaoxia has a pick onto Beishang off to the side. Does Junhao have enough damage to finish the kill off? No! So 2 kills is the price for Mountain Soul Point in OMG's name.
Using the poke here, they need to see Starry step up. These bowling balls will still deal damage, and they've actually put Ultra Prime out of mid lane. Junhao goes in
God,
here, but
Junhao
yeah,
eats
flashed
a
out.
headbutt, and yeah, burns that coveted flash. So again, couple of over-eager positions for both these junglers. Done here, Rude Dude. What's most important for these two teams is just executing a fight on their own terms. We have not seen that yet in 30 minutes of action. Instead, we've just seen this. Both teams just walking closer to each other, and Junhao this time wins the 50-50. No Mountain Soul over to OMG. Are they going to try and fight to get some sort of angle back into this one? Good side stuff from Harry away from the Deadly Flourish, and once again, nobody is willing to break this stalemate. 4 kills in 30 minutes.
Saber with the Proto Belt forward, he's got enough people nearby. Are they on that Baron? They are, so with Charlotte being chunked, they think that that's enough for them to start it off. Beishang throws one into the pit.
Beishang has Stasis, has Flash. Instead, he's going to commit the ultimate lullaby into one member, but guess who the one member is? It's Zhang. Chains of Corruption down. Can they bop the Jace before the fight even begins? The Ignite, the slows. There it is. They get the kill with the Faded Ashes. Zhang goes down, but Xiaoxia goes in. Junhao gets the first execution. Immediately watches his Rel get popped. The curtain call blocked off. They can't get the kill onto Harry. So Ultra Prime have to run for the high hills now that they don't have their Jace, and they're once again backed off the Baron play.
And the tense game just keeps getting tenser here. Slayer is a posture around the Baron. OMG with a slight advantage here. They've got 1 extra member on the map. What can they do with it here? With 3 members of Ultra Prime still standing strong, they're actually looking for a flank and a collapse.
Oh, Starry has to cleanse a Deadly Flourish. Good land there from Wako. In goes Saber with that perfect execution. He doesn't need it this time. Starry goes down. Saber bike so much time in the Shroud. Finally pops out. Slow on to Wako, though.
30 seconds of free reign across Summoner's Rift. Baron should just be taken.
Do OMG make the desperate play to shut down this Baron. It's going down pretty slow. Oham does not get crashed down onto by Xiaoxia. Baron still over 10k HP, pretty healthy, buying a lot of space for Beishang to churn and burn through this Lilia. Charlotte hopping forward as well, looking for a buster shot. They just popped the Rel. Tristana resets are unreleased, and they're going all after Wonjong again. He has no way to fight back. 4 versus 1, but here comes Saber once more, flying into the backline. Curtain call doing a ton of damage. Moham takes up all of it. There's the good headbutt though. Gets Saber away from Beishang. He survives, and Charlotte just goon stomps him home. Ultra Prime's team fight woes burn down their Baron timer.
It's Moham Alistair to save this fight for OMG out of stasis. Saber's just biding his time, waiting to destroy OMG. But a headbutt from Moham stops him in his tracks. And now OMG, they held firm. They thwarted the engage, they thwarted the Baron, and now they claim it for themselves.
OMG want to go out from the LPL on their own terms, on their own high.
One way, leaves AD carry to go the other, and then you think that Saber's going to clean house here. This looks so good for an Akali.
Oh, whoa.
And we don't get a chance.
I was going to say,
the soul's been taken.
Live, yeah, Junhao was late, and Baron gets them the soul. I love how Otacon is the only thing left. We got a Mountain Soul and a Baron taken. Poor Otacon is just standing there watching everybody else fight. But here comes OMG barreling down the mid lane.
The Baron at their back as well. Slow recalls for OMG. It looks like they're still trying to take this Atacon, but they may lose the game before they can take it down. Yeah, Junhao's going to find it. They lose their inhibitor. Now they've got to channel 8 seconds. Can they lose Nexus turrets here as well?
Yeah, it might be here. OMG looking to end it. They finally broke the seal on the fighting. They'll get the Nexus turret, but the recalls do come across for Ultra Prime, so OMG have to calm down, check themselves, take a deep breath in, and make the call here. You could throw the game away, going all out for the win, but OMG sense that this may be their big opportunity to do so. Headbutt, Saber away, comes out from Moham, who's marking this Akali. Big poke down to Xiaoxia, about half HP. Harry and the Alistair standing tall in the front line, just like OMG drafted for. But they have to worry about these 2 assassins. The flank angles are starting to really rear their ugly heads. But OMG are just going to stay calm.
They can win
fortify.
down.
And they're just
they can slowly chip away at this turret. They've got another explosive charge ready for Charlotte. Just puts that on the turret. 2-3 autos, and now the engage.
There goes Moham flying on in. They get the sleep onto Zhang. He's down once more. Here goes OMG looking for the one marker they couldn't find all split long. And damn it, they're going to do it. They might not have had the 2025 they wanted, but OMG go out on top.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.